the left-hand corner that says watching live in action. If you do not see a slip in red, that's completely okay. Continue watching. You'll be watching replay. Live stream with y'all. First time I've done a live, I don't know, a week or two. Probably a lot longer than. So come on in, say hello as you do. I message y'all real quick. And if you don't get to watch live, that's okay. Watch the replay. It is beautiful weather outside today. It's like 84. It doesn't even feel like it's 84. And yeah, just figured I'd come outside and sit and do a live show. I'll give it a few minutes, wait on people to roll in. And then, yeah, we'll just get started. I don't do a lot of lives more, but I figured why not? I just got done watching a good friend of mine, Warshy and Coffee's live. It was so fun, laughter. Thank you for the thumbs up. Welcome, welcome. Pluty. Pastor Sack, welcome. Hey, Pastor Sack, how are you doing today? How's your day going? And I did message a few of y'all that stream. I thought I'd jump on and do. How's your day? How's your week been? Ours is good. Busy. I helped my mom with moving Saturday. They still got a lot to get done. Church in the park for our church. 25-year anniversary. Just a lot of work and stuff to do. But yes, 3 people watching. Make sure to thumbs up the stream. Say hello as you thumbs up the stream. Say hello as you come in. I know some of you may not know it still, even at this point, we're no longer a monetized channel. So there are no ways to join the channel. I do have Venmo and Cash App description of all my videos. It's not even here in the stream channel. I went to court this past Friday. Went to court for what? Is everything okay? Make sure to thumbs up the stream. We have 1 like and 5 people watching. I went to court. Everything went well. Praying for that. Hey, it can be busy. Lisa, hey, haven't seen you in a while. I haven't done a lot of videos doing them, but not as much. Make sure to thumbs up the stream. Like whoever hasn't. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh goodness. Did they give you any good kind of reasons why, Pastor Sack, or what? Do you get do you have like a back date or anything? Because I know that, sometimes they give you certain time windows on stuff. Not always. Sometimes they will. My prayers go out to you. 16 people watching and 4 likes. Hi, Connie. Welcome. For the 5 likes, y'all. So welcome here, y'all. Crystal's Daily Dose of Joy. We're a variety channel. We used to be a monitor. I don't do that no more. We won't go into a bunch of details on that on the platform. But I have done videos on. I do upload pretty regularly. I mostly use my Sony CyberShot camera these days. I'm doing a live stream from my phone. And we're just a variety channel. I upload and bring videos as I can. Hey, Joyce, you made it. Sorry y'all haven't heard from me or seen me a whole lot lately on videos. I've had a lot going on. Helping my parents get moved. Packing. We had church in the park this morning with our church. Really, really nice. And then, I've had some help trying to deal with. I had to actually renew, because we got assistance, so I had to go in and do all the paperwork for what they call annual review. That's like a yearly review of how much money is brought into the home and what you're paying back out in bills, and that determines what kind of help you can get, whether it's your health insurance or food or, if it's transportation. Because, for me, I don't drive. So, I have my health insurance pays for my transportation most of the time because my husband has to be able to work and stuff. But different little things like that, I had to renew all that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm completely okay. Prayers are with you. I'm sorry to hear that. Court's no fun, Zach. You have to trust in Jesus Christ anytime you go through anything, and you definitely have to have prayers. Everybody keep Zach in y'all's prayers. I won't go into it. He can tell y'all if he wants to tell y'all. Keep him in your prayers. Really, really great supporter here on the channel. Anybody that still wants to support the channel and it's not a have to do thing, just like if we were in an actual video and not on a live, I have Venmo and Cash App. That's the way you can support the channel. I don't drop it into the live stream in the description box, but you can find it on any of my other videos. That's what I'm using right now. Being a monetized channel, just that didn't work out for me, so. How's your day going, Joyce? How's y'all's weather going? It's really, really nice here, though, y'all. The weather is good here. It is cooler, a lot cooler. Hey, Warshy and Coffee. I get to FaceTime with her every night. Good, good. As long as you feel like you get to talk to her and you get some kind of say, I think that's important, Pastor Sack, because a lot that's cut off. And if you don't know, I don't know. Like, I know my kids, my older kids, my ex ended up getting custody of. They're adults now, and he's no longer with us. He's in heaven. And the short and sweet of that is it was a big custody kind of court stuff, but we never finished up the court stuff at the end. And, yeah, I haven't been around my two kids in about 4 years now. Hopefully to move home sooner than later, but I don't know when that'll be. Mason finish high school out here, though. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Pluto, say hey, hey. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you're gonna one way you will grow, Pastor Sack, is you're definitely gonna learn way. And I know you're a pastor, so you know all these things. Is time by yourself and all that time alone will definitely help you grow into the things you want to do and versus need to do, and the best kind of time you can get. We're fixing it. Oh goodness, definitely praying for y'all, Joyce. Pieces, hey. Hey. So, yeah, y'all, I won't do live streams all the time. If y'all still want me to go live like once a week, I can. I just had honestly been busy, and I've only been back up the uploading a week now since I said, oh, I'm leaving YouTube, and then everybody was talking me out of it and wanting me to stay. I did take the YouTube Partner Programship off my channel. I did get charged. It was like $33.88 for that. I'm not going to see that $108. I'm not worried about it. I'm not stressed about it. I would highly recommend if you want to be a franchise channel, push for that. We just use Venmo and Cash App. That's what we're using these days. And I'm just uploading when I can and when I want to now, pretty much. Okay, you too, Pastor Sack, be good. I can't either. I think they just took it out of what money I made. So, like, they would give me a chance. It says if you want to rejoin, you have to wait 30 days and hit the re-notified. I'm not going. I feel like for me it was just a lot because it put me through, when I got through all the verifications, there really was no reason why somebody couldn't have reached back out to me and said, hey, here's what you need to do to verify. I went through my bank account. I went through their app. I went through the pay service, several different things for about a week straight trying to figure things out. And it's really hard for me because I am a smaller channel. But I feel like I have decent content. I really wasn't making it anyways, so I was just like, I'm going to give it up. I don't have PayPal. I have Venmo and Cash App. I tried PayPal a couple times, and if it was something I did wrong or I just didn't understand it, laugh out loud. Venmo and Cash App is what I use. It's not in the description box of this video, but it's on any of my older videos, like the videos when I'm not live streaming. I always put links to it there. And that's optional. Nobody has to do that. That's optional. That's what I use. Some of you may remember, a lot of y'all may not. Washing Coffee, you may or may not know, I used to sell paparazzi jewelry. So back when I sold it, I used Cash App, Venmo, I think Facebook Pay, which I don't use Facebook Pay anymore, but I used all those back in the day. No, you don't, Pluto. No, you don't. Pluto! No. Pluto's getting ready. Y'all forgive me for yelling. So I seen a kid on the bike and I was about to get him. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, and it's okay if you can or can't wash in coffee. I understand, I had to go with something that was easier, and I thought where I already have it, it made sense. Pluto's checking them out. It's like, I'm going to get them. Stop. Fix your eyes. Fix your eyes, Pluto. You don't need to be messing with that little boy. No, he's territorial. He's a good dog, but he will growl, he will bark, he will chase. No, you don't. No, watch him. He's going to let them know. He knows not to when I got him. Hey. So yeah, he likes to run up on people. He won't even try to bite them. He's running show teeth, but I don't want him doing that. Yeah, he's like this even with my husband. My husband will walk in and say, "Hey, bend down to hug you or kiss you," and Pluto and like try to eat his. Say, I try to eat my own. The only one I'm not like this with is Mama. Like I'm not like this with her. When Mama first got me, the first week or two, I ran from her, and I didn't want nothing to do with her. And then after that, we become best friends, and we're like, he thinks he's glued to my hip or something. Like, if I'm downstairs, he's downstairs. If I'm using the potty, he's in there with me. I mean, no matter what I'm doing, Pluto's with me and take me. Yeah, he is definitely a baby. Yeah, mommy's baby. Definitely mommy's baby. And he also, like if I'm gone, like when I went down to my mom's, I didn't take him. My husband said he doesn't go outside to eat the pot. He gets up on one of the pillows on the couch and he just lays there and sleeps. He sleeps the entire time I'm gone until I get back home. He doesn't get up. He doesn't bark at anything. He's not territorial when Mama's not here. He's only territorial when I'm here. And so Chris said anybody could come up and knock on the door like the landlord did one day, and he didn't do anything. He just laid there. But when I'm here, it's a complete story. She's on a leader. If I don't keep her on a leader, she will get into everything. She leaps over anywhere from like 4 to 5 foot fence. I don't like when I let her off and I'm not doing anything, I let her kind of run. Make sure I'm the only one I'm the one that's probably worked with her, so she knows like to come up to me or where to stay. But she's crazy. She's doing a little bit better. So we keep her in the side yard. Yeah, I think he is. He thinks he is. Are you depressed, Pluto, when Mommy's not here? Are you depressed when Mommy's not here? Are you depressed? Don't lick me. He says, "This is my best friend." Joy said, "Hey, so there's 3 people watching and 9 likes. Stop. You got a little stinky breath." He told me I'm probably going to take him in. I need to get him scheduled back in. He's up to date stuff. I need to get his nails clipped because his nails grow. And I just had them clipped, and you would think I didn't have them clipped because they grow so fast, don't they, Pluto? But they said they need to do scaling back on his teeth because some of his teeth have done kind of went bad in the back because he's a little bit older. Pluto will be 6. Say 6 in doggy years is, I guess, a little bit older, but he's got to have some of them scaled back. He's needy. He takes his paw and does this when I'm not petting him. Look at you, getting me all dirty. Look, all over my shirt. Look, I'm getting all dirty because of you. He's all looking at me like, stop. You gonna wait on me? You can go up on the porch. sometimes they've all been, sometimes they all, I mean, sometimes they sell bones that are good for their teeth. Yeah, I did that for a long time, and I used to get him treats. He's a really picky eater. Like, so there's only like one type of dog food he really messes with. He'll eat stuff if I give it to table scraps. We try not to give him too much of that. And I've even tried the little toothbrush type things and the greenies. But Pluto's thing is like, if I get a bone or I get like sometimes they say to give him raw meat. I don't really like doing that, but he'll take it and he'll hide it. Like he'll hide it somewhere and forget it's there. And then like a month later, you found all these little bones or little treats that he hasn't eaten, and he's hid in cushions or up and underneath stuff. So they said the scaling wouldn't hurt. You know, he'd probably have to be put under. It wouldn't hurt because he wouldn't know that it was happening. His teeth might be, once they scaled him back, it might be sensitive, but it might make a lot easier on him. Because what being older, the worse the teeth get in the back, it can set up some kind of bacterial infection and cause him stomach or kidney issues. I don't want to do it, but Mama's got to make sure he's taken care of. Our one dog used to do that. Yeah, that's how Pluto does. Pluto won't eat them right away. I don't know if it's got the cat mushroom. He'll look and he'll wait and he'll wait to eat somebody, and you'll see him dig, and sometimes he's not even digging anything. He's like in the floor, the cushion of the couch. I'm like, what's this dog doing? And then a month or two later, you find when you're cleaning areas, you'll find a bunch of little dog bones or treats where Pluto's stashed into the cushions, and he puts them in random spots. I found a couple of them tucked around the corner of the bed. I'm like, why does he put them under the bed? I think maybe sometimes when he is playing with mushroom, he thinks mushroom goes up and under the bed. I don't know if that's like, oh, I don't want the cat to get him. I don't know in doggy world if he don't understand that cats can't get him or not. But see, that's what I did with him. And thank you for all that has reached out to me about my mom and the move. It's just, y'all pray for that. There's hoping all that goes well. Right now, there's been a lot of drama between the way to get it done. My mom just is ready to be moved on. I get it. But things do have to kind of be handled in a certain way, and it just, whoo, boy, it's a lot. My stepdad, I was telling Warshy and Coffee in her stream, my stepdaddy was the type, like, he the shop. He loved stores like Big Five, Walmart. That's like our second home. And he'd go in Dollar Tree, and my stepdad would always buy two of something if he liked it. So if he found a pair of shoes or socks he liked, he'd get a double pair of them, right? Why not? And if you can get them in a pack, like if you can get a pack of something, oh, he's definitely going to buy a second box. And he did that his whole entire life. So his building is like not one or two watches. We're talking several hundred watches. Not one or two pair of shoes. We're talking several pairs of shoes. When it comes to like belts, like you wear in your jeans, the man's probably got a couple hundred belts. And so there's going to be tons and tons and tons for them to decide on that building. They got a little building. Yeah. Yeah, my sister's going to be probably doing most of the rest. I probably won't go down again this weekend. Me and my mom, I love my mom. She loves me. We kind of butted heads, and, you know, I've already helped out a good bit. I was supposed to go to a wedding at church I completely forgot about on Saturday, but I had to go down. My sister was like, oh, go down on Fridays and spend the night, and you can come back home Saturdays for, you know, since you do church on Sundays. And, it's just too much, you know. Mason, you know, being a kid, Mason, even though he's 14, he's really in the mindset of probably about a 9 or 10-year-old. So he's just all over the place, and my stepdad's not real used to it. Like, he gets kind of nervous and all over the place. He doesn't really know how to take Mason since his health went downhill. And when my husband's working, Mason has to be with me. He can't go to work with my husband, so. But yeah, Everything's going good. A lot of you asked how everything was going and reached out to me. I know Joyce did. I know Washington Coffee, I've reached out to you a few times. You've reached out to me. Um, as far as health, everything is okay. I asked God, if you have to take anything from us, please let health insurance be one I don't lose. That was the one I really need to hold on to. And that was the one God kind of blessed. And I was thankful for that. I'm done with everything until the endoscopy in November. And then colonoscopy is probably going to be the beginning part of the year. They're saying they got my referral, but I haven't been scheduled in. So. He loves high school. He loves it. He's got friends and everything now. He does really well. He has days where a little bit of attitude comes in. Like the other day, he come in from school. It's been about a week ago. And he goes, "Hey, Mom." I said, "Hey, Mason, how was school today?" He's like, "I had a rough day." And he went in his bedroom and slammed the door. And I was like, "Oh, please, Jesus, please, God." I felt my blood pressure boil. And I said, "Please don't let me bust down this door. Please don't let me break that door down. Please let me walk." It's like my Holy Spirit kept saying, "Walk away, Crystal. Just walk away from the door. He just told you had a rough day. Walk away." But everything inside of me wanted to take the door down. But it's teen years also. Yeah, it's a teenager thing for sure. I was like, oh my God, like please don't let me lose it. Who's still here with me? It's saying we got 1 watching and 9 likes. I'm not sure. Yeah. And yeah, that's what I do. I walked away. But my mental state was like, everything kept saying, "Walk away, Crystal, walk away. Just pray. Just let it go, let it go." Okay, George, just walk away, walk away. And everything was telling me, just take that door down. He can't talk to you like that. Let him know. Go in there and just show him. I remember there was a few times with my brothers and even times with us girls growing up that we would talk back to Daddy and Daddy would come through the room. And boy, you talking about scared? Joyce probably could tell you, my stepmom hears, and he named it Bell, and he called it Mr. Simmons, and we got our tails beat, we got our butt beats, however you want to say it. And I mean, it wasn't pretty, but we were told with Mason, like, don't do that. He's not going to understand it. So we use a lot of timeouts, or we take away things he really enjoys, and that seems to really work a lot for Mason. Because if you take his phone or you take one of his plushies and it's gone for 24 to 48 hours, he really mellows out. I really don't have to be real stern with him because he is a really, really good kid and he really, really does help. He was taught from a very, very young age, even before he started learning a lot of things, that you're going to help. You're going to be responsible for your room, and you're not going to have that kind of attitude and mindset. And even when he sees me and my husband get on a roller coaster with each other, he'll tell us, "Y'all stop fighting. Y'all da-da-da this and da-da that." And Mason's always been very, very humble in that way. You remember high school days? If you find their currency, life technology, or toys, give them time outs and these things. Yeah, and they don't like it. Like one thing, Mason earns a $10 allowance every week. So he takes that $10 allowance most of the time and he'll tell his daddy what he wants, or, he'll save it up towards little things. And we'll tell him, okay, you're not getting your $10 for the week. And that's enough right there to slow Mason down, because Mason be like, frantic. I am not going to get my $10. That means I can't get such and such. So like he's a good kid. He is very spoiled. That's probably not the greatest thing, but he is very spoiled. And one thing we've learned with spoiling Mason is he does make good grades. He does work hard. We don't go out and do a lot of things, so he ends up getting things he wants. He doesn't play sports or anything. We're at home most of the time. So I feel like we kind of make up for one end as where we don't do the other, And there's nothing wrong. The Bible says, "Spare the rod, for not spoil thy child." I think discipline is a good thing to have in place, I think if there's activities and things they can do, like even though Mason don't play sports, he does a youth group, a Bible study youth group on Tuesdays every week. We didn't do it last Tuesday because our pastor just got back from vacation. He was in Hawaii. But they do a Bible study youth group on Tuesday nights from 4 to 8. No, I'm sorry, it might be from 5:30 to 8, that's what I'm thinking. And he does music lessons on Wednesday, in-home therapy type music lessons on Wednesdays. And then he's always been involved with different little things. Like he will be starting a after-school program he can go to. I know, Joyce, you told me a little bit about Renee's daughter doing that. He will be doing that here soon when it starts up, where he can stay even after the school day's over and do activities with them. We wanted to do sports, but it just doesn't work out with me not driving, and Mason's not really into sports anyways. I don't see Mason being one of those to really love basketball, or we tried a few times and he just looks at us like we're half loony or crazy throwing a ball and you want me to catch it or hit the ball. So I don't think he'd be into sports anyways. Even when there's been other kids and he's had an opportunity to play in different situations, he that's not really his thing. But he is really, really good at a lot of other stuff. Like he loves drawing. A shepherd rod we used to lend the sheep and keep them safe. Oh yeah, that's the there too in the good book. Yeah, the rod was a shepherd rod. Yeah. And there's different, I always, because you hear so many rumors, so much on the internet these days, there's no really wrong or right way. You're not given a manual in a book. It says, here, this is what type of parent you should be, and this is how it works. You raise your family and your kids, and you do things into what makes sense for you financially, what makes sense for your kids and children, not based off somebody's theory or the way they think you ought to do it. And there's always going to be people that come along, whether half the time it's family or people outside of the family, that's going to tell you you're not doing it right and this and that. But ultimately, you go by your gut, and your gut's going to tell you, okay, if I'm not doing this right, if I'm making a mistake, it's going to let you know. Your conscience is going to let you know so you can fix it. Sometimes we run from our conscience because we think, okay, if I like this and it's comfortable and I don't want to face this, well, I'll just tell it to shut up and keep going. I've been there and done that, but reality is there's no right or wrong way as you're trying to get up and put your best foot forward in effort. And every child, every kid, every person should be grounded in Jesus. As long as they know how to pray, as long as they understand the word, like they can read, and you get them involved in stuff like that, and you bring them up around those type of people and those type of situations, they learn how to have typically a normal kind of healthy, happy lifestyle. Matthew, hey. Yeah, we all try to do our best. Yeah, because, in some homes, like, we don't live in nothing fancy. We live in a single-wide trailer. You must see y'all seen it. That's the outside. So you look at it, the end of it, look like it's falling apart right there. Yes, we can, but if you're just trying to get by to pay your bills or raise your family or whatever you're doing, you do the best you can. And you don't, best way, Washington, I was like, oh, Crystal's so humble. I try to be, but one thing I've learned is I don't want to do drama. I don't have time for it in my life. I'm not worried about if you think, oh, I this and I that, and I should be doing this, and I analyze that. It kind of is what it is. I'm me. And I'm always going to be me. The things I like, I'm going to do extra of. The things I don't like, I'm not going to deal with at all. And the things I know that God calls me to do and not to do, I'm always going to try to respect those, because it's kind of taught me how to be, I guess, a more grounded person. Like, I love planners. I always love planners. My sister calls it a plan to plan in another planner. And yeah, I probably have tons and tons of planners. But that's been a hobby of mine for years. Ever since I was back in middle school, they called them agendas back in the day. They handed out with your schedules. And then we had Mason's is called life learning. Back in the day, they called it daily living skills class I had, and you had a chart and a booklet type thing that you kept up with notes and assignments and stuff on. And so that's something by the time I hit my mid-20s, early 30s, I was already getting to a point like I can't keep up with all the birthdays and the little mementos and little things you collect. I need something to keep it in. So I really loved books and planners and then purses. A girl can never have enough bags. I mean, you just can't. You can't have enough purses, right? You get bored with one, you want to carry a different one. You're not old, Matthew. 28 is not old. You're not old. Yeah, hobbies are fun. Hobbies are fun. They and you know, every day you get a chance to, you know, you should always take at least an hour, 20 minutes, whatever time you can fit, whether it's spending time with God, whether it's running, whether it's writing, and just give your time to that. Give your dedication to that. That way you can be willing and be there to help the ones you love and to do things for friends and neighbors or whatever. If you don't love on yourself, you can't go and love on somebody else, you know. Washington Coffee said, I'm 39. I'll be, well, yeah, I got y'all all beat. That's so sad. I'll be 44 this year. 44 in December. A day after Christmas. And I feel every bit of it. Everybody says you don't look it, but I don't go based off of looks. I don't go flirting looks. I know that I'm gonna get wrinkles. I'm gonna get gray hair, and I'm gonna this and that. I just have to embrace it. Hold on. There. Can y'all see me? Acting for a minute. It didn't spit anything. It's probably mine because mine did in the stream, go back out and come back in. This time I was able to go in there and hit the back arrow and then do something right there in the little settings and come back in. That seemed to work. Okay, but yeah, so that's the thing, y'all. You know, in order to help people, you just got to have time with yourself. And all of us need Jesus. You know, y'all need Jesus. Everything He done for us and the world, and you know, to think that we can do this world, life without Him that's crazy. That's crazy, you know. But okay, good. Yeah, everybody can see me and hear me. Okay, good. Yeah. Normally I'm always like, can y'all see and hear me? Some people will comment me later and say, you didn't respond to my comment, or you didn't. I'm not ignoring any of y'all. If I don't always see a comment, or I don't respond back, or you don't see me doing a video, it just means probably Crystal has got a lot going on, or if I take an anxiety medication twice, and some of the things, like I was supposed to go on I'm back on antibiotic now. I was supposed to go on a pill called Agatane. It was a clinical trial for my skin, because I get horrible breakouts, and I just wasn't comfortable. All the different things they wanted me to do. So I was telling my dermatologist I didn't want to do it, and all these things, and I was really like depressed for like a day or two after. So sometimes if I'm just down, I won't bother anyone. I won't message anyone. I won't come on and do videos. I don't have a lot of days like that, but that's how I function. I have to have my anxiety medication to kind of get through my day. For acne, well, yeah, mine is, I have they call it type cysts, and they turn into real bad knots in places. I get them horribly. Like I got one on my chin, and they get like really, really hard, and they get really big. Go away on their own. He said there's no cure for them. They just keep reoccurring, and they break me out. Like they get mostly right here or on my back, sometimes behind my ears. And I either have to go in and have lancing done, or they put me on a medication to be on something, because I would get persistent breakouts if I wasn't taking something. So I have to be on a medication. But I didn't want to do Agatane because it's a clinical trial. They want me to go down every month and do blood work, have my liver checked, cholesterol. I thought, no, why y'all need to check all that? They wanted me to do a thing. So, I mean, I ain't trying to have no more babies, but there were side effects to it. So I just told my dermatologist, no, thank you. Sorry, I don't want to do that, you know. It cleaned me up. And that was for what? You was on Agatane? See, they wanted to put me on that. Did they make you try to do the, there's a, here comes my husband. There's here they want you to do an eye pledge, and you have to. You got it between like a 7 to 14 days. They want you to go down and do blood work. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you're thinking of the same thing they wanted me on. And everybody told me, I've had a few friends from church, and a few people tell me now that it's like a really, really good choice. And I would have took it, but I have a lot of side effects from different medications. So I'm just not one of those people. I want to take something to have a chance. And I really don't want to be running down to the clinic. Like he was talking, I thought, okay, if I take it and then I go like the first 3 to 6 months and then I go down, he's like, no, you would have to come in and do urine, blood work every month. I'm like, you want me to come down here every month to have blood work? I can't do that, you know. So I told him no, I didn't want to do it, you know, because it is supposed to be stronger. So my sister told me, you know, like clinical trials are good, but they're not the greatest to go with. She's like, you don't always know, like they can be good, but you don't always know. And considering you have had side effects to medications and stuff, just stick with, you know, if he can run the antibiotic. So that's what he's got me doing now. Yeah, and see that's another thing that's scary. A lot of us ain't. Jade. Oh, Daddy let Jade off. They got off. Jade. Did you let her off, Chris? Oh, but okay, my husband let her off. Y'all see her come running? But yeah, choice. It's just there's too many risks with it. Like I'm not trying to have kids anymore or anything, but I just know with me, like I've had a lot of crazy. Calm down, crazy girl. I want you to knock my phone off. My husband let Jade off. She's crazy right now. She's so excited to see Pluto. She's so excited to see Pluto. Look at her. But it's a clinical trial. Okay, I'm gonna let Pluto inside so you'll calm down. Honey, it was not a good idea to let her off right now. This is how she gets though. Come on, go ahead. Okay, now she'll calm down. Sorry, y'all, my dog, Chris let her off the leash. I wouldn't have done that because she gets crazy. But yeah, Accutane's supposed to be good. They only do a 6-month trial, and then if you need to go on it for about a year, crazy dog. Then they switch it up. So I didn't want to go on it. I just really couldn't take the chance with side effects. Because he put me on an antibiotic, and it was just strictly an antibiotic. And I was like a friggin' cat. I said, I can't do this, Mr. Dowell. Like, we got to switch. So after that, we had to keep going in for lancing and stuff. And so, yeah. Oh, expecting a baby. What are you hoping for? A baby girl? Or do y'all know yet? I guess that would be the question, Pastor Sack. Me and my husband joke, oh, let's have another baby girl. But no, I ain't having no more kids. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, they might do it differently in your area. Here they do, he told me, like, they do it in, like, a clinical trial stage. So I guess you can do it for, like, 6 months, and then you have to be off of it for so many months, and then you would go back on. The longest, I think it is, for that they will run it on anybody is, I think, up to a year. And then you got to have a break in between, whatever that is or why that is. For me, I just feel like, if I'm going to do something and I've got to go down you're telling me, okay, my liver, my cholesterol, all these things have got to be checked. I'm super blessed, even though my health, what I want it to be great, that anytime I have blood work done, I don't have to worry about sugar levels being high or low. I don't have to really worry about my blood pressure being high or low. My blood pressure's fluctuating. I don't have to worry about too much of anything. Typically, my iron will show up low, so my blood work always comes back good. Twins? Oh, my goodness. So do y'all know what they are yet? Are they going to be boys or girls? For about 6 months. It dry your skin. Oh, yeah, see, that's not good, washing coffee. When I think of something like that, it should be just clearing your skin. There shouldn't be all the more oily or dirty. It shouldn't be too overly dry, because then that's when a fear kicks in. Like if it's something you're doing, because so many people I'm not picky about my skin. Like I could care less, but because I have so much irritation and I'm like constantly having to shower and use all these products and stuff, it makes my body like I'm always in pain or aching. If I wear the wrong kind of bra, like it's hurting me, just different little things like that. It affects me. And it's crazy because it's one of those you really have to be careful with, I hope for boys. But I have heard it's a good one, but I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. But my dermatologist was like, Crystal, why didn't you just tell me, because I went through the whole I pledge chart and everything. I come out, me and Crystal talk about it, kind of arguing about it a little bit. I was like, because I didn't really know. And I was like, I just don't know if I'm comfortable with that or not. And so I was like, I need to get in touch with him. We couldn't get the doctor on the phone, so we spoke to one of the nurses. And all she keeps saying, well, you have to be on something. And I was like, I don't absolutely have to. She's like, I can't make you take something, but he wants to keep you on some kind of medication because there's no cure for what you have. It's just, it's going to be reoccurring. So I thought, well, I'm definitely not doing that. He's like, why would you feel scared to just tell me? You could say no. Like, I already know there's a possibility of side effects and different things. I wanted to put you on something stronger. And I said, I don't know, like you're the one that does this. I don't do it, so I just felt kind of weird speaking out on it. Yeah, and that's what it is. The antibiotic he's had me on works really good. And it's 800 milligrams. I've been on it for about a year. He said I would only get to take it for about another year, even though it's not a no, Jade. Even though it's not a clinical trial, another year. And then I'll probably just have to go in with lancing and stuff. Jade, Mama, you running? Jade's all over the place. No, don't get in the camera. You'll knock my phone off. They don't want you big face in the camera. You're going to knock them over. You want to say hi, but don't get crazy. This girl, she says, hey, I'm off. Y'all want to know how I'm doing? Here I am. I'm crazy as ever. You want to say hi? Come say hi. Who is it? Hi. She wants to say hey to y'all, but I think she thinks she can jump through the phone. Now she's going after Mason. She loves Mason, putting holes in his shirts and she's gonna wear me out though. She's funny though. She's like this all the time. You seen how she's going at Pluto? She doesn't want to hurt Pluto. She thinks Pluto's like a play toy. But Pluto was growling at her, biting at her, I am not about you. We are not friends. I don't roll like that. No, she's not a mean dog. They know that about Jade, but you're gonna knock my phone off. That's what's making me nervous. I'll just hold my phone. She's all about life. And she don't leave far. She'll go over here, she'll come back. They don't care. We just let her run. Then I fill up a water thing and then she's good.
Jade.
Well, she is going.
Crystal.
Honey, why? You the one that let her off. You catch her. Well, that's why I told you not to let her off. Jade.
No.
Jade, get down. Yeah, she responds to me. I told Daddy and my husband to wait to let her off. He's like, she don't listen to me. That's because he said, I won't say it. He's just now getting to a point where he's figured out I got to work with her if I want her to respond to me. She didn't listen to me. She still don't listen to me all the time. She is crazy. Where's she at? Jade, no, don't go after the bikes. Jade, chase the bicycle people. Oh, she wants to follow Mason on the bike. She'll be ready to go back on the leash here in a few minutes. But yeah, she's crazy. She's crazy, y'all. But yeah, so everything's going good though. I had so many of y'all. There was 5 or 6 of y'all. Crystal, where you been? Are you okay? And it's oh my God, they think something's wrong. I'm alive. I'm here. I'm fine. Just putting up with my mama. My mama's losing it little by little. But we're trying to get through the move part. And then my stepdaddy, like I say, he's an honest hoarder at heart. I don't mean nothing mean when I say that. The man, when he shopped, he would buy 2 of everything. So instead of 1, we bought double. If he seen a watch, we bought 2. If he seen shoes, he bought 2. I mean, I get it. Hey, why not? And then he loved to catch a good deal. But we have a building full of stuff that either his brother's got to get or we got to get rid of. Like, they won't get to take all that stuff with them. So it's just crazy. Whew. It is crazy. But yeah, I tried to curl my hair today. The curls didn't hold. They fell out. I guess that means it's time to cut the hair when it does that. So you'll see them come back down. They went way down there at the stop sign. I don't know if you'll see Jade come running back. She'll come running back when she sees Mason come back as well on the bike. They'll come down way down there. I don't think Pete really believes they're moving, even though he's seen all the boxes packed up. I don't think in his mind he's really fully thinking this is what's about to happen. I think he's not even really wanting to go to Paso Robles, but it's either going to be to his brother's place or it would be Paso Robles. I don't think he's wanting to move. It probably ain't going to be easy on him being in a car for 3 hours because he just ain't had to do it in a long time. But he ain't really said much about the move. It's probably been more my mom than him. I don't think he's looking forward to it, though. I don't ever look forward to moving because I have so much stuff. I have more stuff than my husband, which I'm a girl. I'm entitled to. Say hey, honey. Say hey. You want to say hey?
Screw y'all.
Honey, be nice.
Oh, where's Jade?
Washing Coffee says hey, Chris.
Where's Jade?
She'll come. Here she comes. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. She slows down. Look. She's like, I'm late. I'm coming. Look, I'm coming here. That's why I didn't want to let her off. I guess it's good to let her off. She's like, I was coming. I'm coming. We're going where? To the water park? But yeah, y'all probably... Hugs to Chris. I'll hit Chris. No. Jade's wanting you to run again, Mason. Look at her. You waiting on Mason to run? Oh, look, I'll flip it where y'all can see her. Look. Jade. Jade, you want to run? She's like... Crazy dog. She loves Mason. She loves life. She is a good dog. The last people that had her, I don't think they were mean to her. I think they wasn't real sure. Like, she got probably more hyper than what she is now as a puppy, and they were like, we got to put her in a pen. You know, that's our best bet, and that's where she stayed. So, and I don't like keeping her on a leader, but she'll jump the fence.
Where's your puppy?
We gave him to an employee.
Oh, no, you gave him away? Aw, yeah.
This is too much for our yard.
Aw, yes, it was cute, though.
Another one?
No.
Aw. Aw.
Oh, you
Aw.
guys had him for a while.
Yeah, since COVID, so almost 5 years.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm talking to the Mennonite lady. They had a really beautiful dog. Said her husband gave it to one of the employees. It was too much for a yard. Aw. But yeah, they like to do the riding and all that out here. And look what my husband did to my son's bike. This is crazy. I wouldn't have done this. This has got a little engine on it, y'all. A little electric bike. And it turns on. It's got a little... My husband's got one on his bike, too. Thank you, Washington Coffee. Yeah. Paparazzi jewelry probably on the earrings I'm wearing. But my husband's got one. I hate it. I don't like them on the bikes because they make me nervous. Jade, Nat! I don't think there's nothing up there now.
Jade!
She ain't gonna listen.
No!
Get down, girl! Come on! There she comes. She's bad to go up on the porch. They don't ever say anything, but she's bad to go up on the porch. How fast do these bikes go? How fast do they go?
This goes about like
Mason's goes about 25 and 28, and Chris can go almost 40 on his. He broke his ribs on his a while back, so. But yeah, it's interesting. Now where'd she go? Oh, she's just sniffing things out. Yeah, my husband didn't even let me know. He just let her off. She come running up, see me with Pluto, like, Pluto, I'm here. She just wants to be a sister, and Pluto's like, I'm sorry, I can't be your brother. We're not cool like that. I don't like you like that. Yeah. Yeah, 25 miles, I think. Is that what it is by the miles, Chris? 25 miles?
That's the speed.
Yeah, the speed, yeah. 25 miles, yeah. They were asking me, yeah.
His is about 25 miles an hour. Mine is about 35.
Yeah. They go fast. Where are you going, Mason? Oh, he's going to get Jade. He can catch Jade. Jade actually listens to him kind of somewhat better than he does even at that one, my husband. Yeah, that is fast. Like to me, I wouldn't ride a bike. I've tried a few times, and I'm kind of ditzy and clumsy, so I don't ride bikes. She's after Mason. Yeah, let him put her in a truck. We can catch her and get her back in the back, so we can put her in the back at some point. We can't let her run all day, baby.
Okay.
I want to get an electric tricycle. Oh my goodness, you want to try one? Washington Coffee? I don't know. I'd be scared to ride one. I've got one of the old school.
Tricycle. We just gotta put a motor on.
Yeah, well, no. When I tried and I planned it, I went like face down. I went like face down.
Tricycle.
I ain't riding no
You
tricycle.
have to end the video.
Like, no, I don't. You can do it. Go hook her back up. Daddy, let her off.
Can you do it? I don't
No.
know.
Yes, I would ride like the wind. That's what the boys think they're doing, is riding like the wind when they ride. Pluto's at the window barking. He's like, you can see the curtain movies up there. Like, I don't like this. Mason,
Let's use some money.
look, she listened to, Mason called her. That's how well it works. So you let her get with him with the bike right here, and you let him go. You let her run Mason up and down, run down to the stop sign and back, and she's ready to be hooked back up in the back. So she's a good dog. She just has a lot of energy, and she's probably in weight. She's probably at least 60 pounds or more by now. She's funny. They're Mason's hooked her up on the. He'll make her run like this, and she'll do it till she's worn out. She will do it.
Tell me when you end the stream so I can give her to you.
Jade does well with Mason. Yeah, she loves Mason. I think she likes kids a lot. Here, give her to me. I'll hook her back up. Oh, God. Jade. Hi, I'm back. I was on stream a week ago. Hi, South Carolina. Do you actually live in South Carolina? I like the name you use. Because I'm from South Carolina, and that's not a lie. That's the truth. You can Google me if you would like. Someone told me that the other day. So if you want to know something about someone, Google them. I was like, Google sometimes. Google sometimes I find a half a dozen names.
Everybody thinks you're from Oklahoma.
I do. I'm not from Oklahoma. Not even close, honey.
That's what everybody thinks.
No, people don't think I'm from Oklahoma. People just think I'm not from here. They know that. I do. Oh, get down. Yeah, so yeah, you were in my stream. I don't know how long it's been since we did our last stream. It's probably been about a week or so, I think.
Are you ready to head to this video spray ground?
I'm too worried to Google myself. Washington Coffee's funny. Yeah, I think like it's scary.
Take Jade with us?
No, I don't want to take Jade with us.
Come on.
Huh?
Spray ground.
No, let's put her.
Please.
Baby, she's already been out running. I'm tired.
Come on, Mom.
I don't want to take her to the water park.
Mason, if you take her to the water park, you'll keep up with her?
Honey, didn't I just say I didn't want to take her?
Yes.
I didn't ask you.
Mother, it'll be fine.
She's too much in the truck. She won't sit in the back. We're not going right now, so.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Mother, it's getting late.
We can wait like 10 minutes. Y'all can wait like 10 minutes or get over it.
All right.
All right, hold Jade.
Put her in the back.
I have to go, but I'll be back. I'm going to a basketball game. Have fun. Mother will be fine, Mason said. Yeah, Mother, he thinks he's my boss. So I wouldn't mind it if she wasn't so crazy in the back. Mason's back there. She's on it. She won't get off him. She don't sit in the seat beside him. She gets up in his lap, and she's just a handful. She's an absolute handful.
No, she don't want to eat a leaf.
Why are you trying to give her a leaf, Mason?
Mason, stop.
Stop.
Stop. She doesn't want to eat.
She's all like, what are you doing?
She doesn't want to eat leaves. Stop.
I am not eating her leaves.
She doesn't
Crazy
want
dog.
Or sticks either.
Well, y'all, I guess I'm going to jump off here since they're wanting to go to the water park and take the big giant horse with us. I love y'all, and I hope y'all were blessed. I will be doing some kind of video. I'm not sure what. And, yeah, just take care of yourselves out there. Be safe. And, Joyce, I'm definitely praying for y'all. I know you said storms. We'll probably be getting them next. We don't really get them a whole lot out here. We got rain the other day, and it was like a sprinkle. It was like 20-minute rain. It wasn't even like hard, raining hard. But it's probably going to be coming in soon if we do get blessed and get it.
Why are you liking?
Love you. Chat later. Yeah, love y'all too. Bye-bye, everybody.